As you all know, the topic is I am the master of my mind. So it's something that, I mean, ideally, if you go to see, you tell, the sages are able to do it. But we are not trying to reach that state of being a monk. But yes, it is something that is scientifically proved that you can actually talk to your brain, or rather, you can talk to your mind. Brain is the physical thing, mind has no form, right? It's a collection of thoughts that is there within you, but you can't say that it has a form. Okay, so welcome audience to the secrets of living a full life of fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life. And if you have to live a full life as described before, you have to be, um, you know, having the power over your mind. And that is why the topic is I am the master of my mind. The mind is a very interesting thing, and it creates a lot of phenomena, various phenomena which you can adopt and improve your life and have a cutting edge over others. So if you are interested in being above mediocrity, if you are interested in being different, if you're interested in, you know, being an exceptional person, achieving exceptional levels of excellence, then well, the best thing that you can do is to master your mind. And it is as difficult as it is easy for me to say that, right? You have been dealing with yourself for so long, and you know how your mind tempts you. Like, for example, I was just watching a reel by our very own master blaster, what's his name? Sachin Tendulkar. And he says that, one of the things that we all exercise. Do you agree with me? We all exercise. How many of you agree with me? Nobody exercises. But I'm going to prove you wrong.
I do.
Okay, Disha does, and Vidhi does. So apart from Disha and Vidhi, nobody exercises. I can challenge you and I tell you, you also exercise. Everybody who's here exercises. Physical exercise, I'm telling you. Ask me how. Yes, Tanmay, ask me how.
Ma'am. How, ma'am?
Yes. You take the phone and you're having this exercise. Is there anybody who doesn't exercise? You exercise with your thumbs, isn't it? With your fingers. Every day you do it, isn't it?
Yes, miss, while playing phone.
Yes.
While playing phone.
While playing, yes. While cycling, while running, while, push-ups, so on and so forth. But we have to exercise our mind as well as our body, because that recharges the hormones in our body and helps us to be, at a state which is like being very fresh. So exercise of mind and body is very important. So today we're going to present to you the topic, which is I am the master of my mind. And why is it important to be the master of your mind? Because the mind is the greatest resource that you have. And how do you use your mind? Whether the mind speaks to you or whether you speak to the mind. That makes a difference between being a slave of the mind or the master of the mind. So let's see what the students of Management Me School of Confidence has to say with respect to this topic. I am the master of my mind. So we have the first Jodi coming in. Who's the first Jodi? I think it's Disha and Raj.
Yes.
So let me just pin Raj. Yes. Kidhar gaya re? Yes, Raj. Disha, is he starting or are you starting?
Anyone is okay. Let him.
All right, let's start. You're muted.
Hello everyone, my name is Raj Vaikar, and the topic is the topic is I am the master of my own mind. This poem actually.
Yeah.
Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I think whatever gods may be, for my uncontrollable soul, in a felt cute of circular system, I have not winds or quiet alone. Under the blueness change, my head is blown, but unbound beyond this place of tears, blooms but horror of the shade, and yet the means of the years find and shall find me afraid. It matters not how straight the gates, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of fact. I am the capital of my soul.
What is it that you were trying to say through your poem? राज, आप अपने पोएम से क्या बताना चाहते थे?
सभी
क्या? अच्छा, ओके राज, I'll make it simple for you. कभी कभी आपको जो करना है वो आप नहीं करते. क्यों नहीं करते?
थोड़ा मन नहीं लगता,
मन नहीं लगता, राइट? सो मन नहीं लगता तो क्या होता है ना, हमारा दिमाग जो है हमको हमेशा प्रोटेक्ट करने की कोशिश करता है. तो अगर हमको कुछ चीज करनी है और वो हमने नहीं की है तो वो बोलता है ये कुछ नया है, अगर तू फेल होगा उससे अच्छा तू करो ही मत. करेक्ट? तो दिमाग है ना हमेशा हमको प्रोटेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. तो हमारा दिमाग हमको जो बोलता है वो हम सुनते हैं, तो हम बन जाते हैं अपने दिमाग का स्लेव. वो जो बोलेगा वो हिसाब से. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सवेरे आपको उठना है, आपको स्कूल में जाना है, पर फिर बोलता है नहीं यार एक और झपकी खा लेते हैं, राइट? सो थोड़ी देर और सो जाते हैं. So what happens is you tend to give more weightage and start listening to the mind which is always trying to protect you from doing new things. Because mind का एक ही function है. मतलब कौन सा माइंड? पुराना माइंड जो केवमैन था उसके पास दो ही फंक्शंस था. एक तो उसको प्रोटेक्ट करना था, बचाना था दूसरों से, और उसको खाना ढूंढना था या सर्वाइवल देखना था, राइट? सो ये दो चीज के लिए ही माइंड आपको ले चलता है. बट अभी सदियां बीत गए हैं, हम बहुत इवॉल्व हो चुके हैं, फिर भी हमारा दिमाग हमको जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस देते हैं हम उसी को फॉलो करते हैं. So we love to be in the comfort zone because comfort zone में कोई रिस्क नहीं है ना. अभी देखो, आपको डर लगता था बात करने के लिए, तो आपने आपके दिमाग से बोला नहीं, भले कितना भी डर लगे मुझे तो स्क्रीन के आगे जाना ही पड़ेगा, मुझे तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा. तो आपने कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ ना कुछ फाइंड आउट करके रिलेटेबल आप बोल दिए, राइट? सो यू केम आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन एंड यू टोल्ड योर माइंड, नो आई एम नॉट लिसनिंग टू यू. मुझे डर लगेगा तो भी चलेगा, पर मैं तो स्क्रीन ऑन करके मैं बोलने वाला हूँ. सो व्हाट यू डिड राइट नाउ वाज टेलिंग योर माइंड दैट यू शट अप एंड लेट मी डू व्हाट आई हैव टू डू. बहुत बार ऐसा दिमाग में आया होगा ना, हाइला किसी को नहीं मालूम पड़ा तो,
हाँ
कोई समझा नहीं तो,
हाँ,
ऐसे सब
थोड़ा
आया ना
सा-
डाउट्स। बट आपने
हाँ,
मौके को जाने नहीं दिया, यानी आपने बोला भले कुछ भी हो जाए, भले मैं फेल हो जाऊं, बट मुझे जाना है। सो यू टुक एक्शन and you told your mind to shut up. That mind
Yes.
which was telling you that you will fail, which was telling you all those negative things. So right now you have proved that you are the master of your mind. ठीक है, कैसा लग रहा है अभी? अच्छा लग रहा है? और अभी आप सोच रहे होंगे अरे मिस ने जो बोला यही मुझे बोलने का था, है ना?
हाँ,
करेक्ट। तो मुझे आप ये बताओगे कि कोई ऐसे टाइम पे आपने, आपके माइंड ने जो बोला, जो आपको पता है कि आपको वो नहीं करना है, तो आपने उल्टा उसके विपरीत किया, ये आज किया वो नहीं, दूसरी बात कोई?
दूसरी बात जो बोला था माइंड ने वैसा नहीं, दूसरा कुछ किया।
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
वैसा
इसी
तो
तरीके से।
कभी
फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको 6
नहीं किया
मारना
कभी।
था, हाँ क्या बोले
ऐसा
आप?
तो कभी किया नहीं, मतलब
ऐसा
ऐसा
कुछ
मैं
किया
कभी
नहीं?
किया नहीं, मतलब
हाँ तो अभी
हाँ,
अभी से करने का है। तो आपको जो करना है, जो सही आपको लगता है, जो आपको डिफिकल्ट लगता है, वो जरूर करना। आप सही है वो तो करो, और जो ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट लगता है वो भी करो।
करूँगा।
राइट, भागना नहीं, डर के आपको भागना नहीं है, आपको फेस करना है। भले आप 2 लाइन्स बोलो। तो कोई ऐसा प्रोवर्ब होगा, कोई ऐसा थॉट होगा जो आपको बहुत पसंद है, कहीं से सुना होगा, या कोई मैसेज ऐसा किसी ने आपको बताया, ये कुछ आपके ध्यान में आ रहा है? तो 2 लाइन आप सुनाइए। कोई भी एक लाइन या एक प्रोवर्ब, थॉट फॉर द डे बोलते थे ना स्कूल में, कोई भी एक।
अभी तो नहीं आ रहा है, अगर नहीं पता है।
क्या क्या क्या?
अभी तो नहीं आ रहे हैं।
अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है बिकॉज मैंने आपको प्रेशर में डाल दिया ना। बट आपने ये बात तो सुना होगा ना, टाइम एंड टाइड वेट्स फॉर नो मैन, यानी समय किसी की राह नहीं देखता, है ना? आप हर चीज सोचते हो कि मुझे करना है, हाँ मैं ये कल करूंगा, परसों करूंगा, नरसों करूंगा। कौतिक सर हिला रहा है, उसको पता है कि बहुत सारी चीजें लाइंड अप है, वो खुद को बोलेगा मैं कल करूंगा, मैं परसों करूंगा, मैं नरसों करूंगा, और फिर वो कल
पॉइंट
कभी
पॉइंट
नहीं आता।
एब्सोल्युटली पॉइंट।
राइट ना?
मेरा कल है ही नहीं, कल हो ना हो।
Yes. So the thing is, you're giving more weightage to what your mind is saying, but then you will not be able to grow. Right? The day you tell that I want to progress, so if your thoughts are not progressive, I'm not going to listen to you. Right? That is when you would have mastered your mind. So give him a huge round of applause. इतना देर स्क्रीन में खड़े रहने का भी हिम्मत होना चाहिए ना, उसने दिखाया है आज, and I'm sure now he's not going to be shy.
वेरी गुड, प्रणव बाबू।
Superb. Thank you, Raj. Let's go to Disha. Yes, Disha.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Do you know what happens when someone hurts you, blames you, insults you, or mocks at you? You feel insulted, you feel guilty, you feel pity on self, you lose your confidence, keep on regretting over that. Meanwhile, the accused, according to you, walked away happily.
Correct.
Why this happens? Just because we don't have control over our mind. So whenever such incident happens, our mind multiplies and gives us reason to ruminate over it. Then we can say, yes, it happens to everyone. But no, this doesn't happen to everyone. This happens only with who who are dominated by their mind. How freely we say, my heart is, this is my mouth, my hand, the same way like my mind. It means mind is just my organ and not my boss. We should take charge of mind in the similar way we take of other organs. But how to become the master of our mind? This requires efforts, like we have to focus on our thoughts, our actions. We should ignore mind's chattering. For example, if there is any life-threatening situation occurs, we do follow instructions, rules of mind. No, we just go on survival mode to save our lives because that is our priority. At the s- at that time, at that time, unknowingly we ignore our mind. To become master of mind, we can do some exercises, meditation, affirmations, belief in self, remind self that mind is a very important organ of our body. All this require a lot of practice. Actually, only human beings have mind. Therefore, there are so much blunders. So we have to stop this, and to become successful, powerful, we should become master of our mind. And we can say that please don't mind, because मन बहुत चंचल होता है, उसे पकड़ के ही रखना पड़ेगा, वरना वो हम पे हावी हो जाएगा. सो हमें आगे बढ़ने के लिए माइंड को अपने कंट्रोल में रखना पड़ेगा और माइंड का स्लेव नहीं, मास्टर बनना है. थैंक यू.
You have really spoken very well. माइंड को तो माइंड करना ही पड़ेगा ना, और अगर नहीं माइंड करेंगे तो मास्टर बनेंगे. So thank you, Usha. Very well spoken, and I think it is time now. पर्दा तो हटना पड़ेगा.
Okay.
So the
Next time I will try.
definitely. Okay. So there was a boy who came
Hello,
to me
Roy.
today. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
miss.
So he was talking about a person called David Goggins, I think. And this person wanted to become a Navy SEAL. David Goggins. David Goggins. So he wanted to be a Navy SEAL, and the exams that they have is one of the toughest exams. So there is one attempt, one kind of a test in which it is called as a Hell Week. Hell Week, it is one of the most difficult and most challenging, tests that they have. So this person was so very, resilient and determined that he overcame that also. So there he says that whatever you tell your mind does. And I think it was one of the tests that he had to undergo, where literally he was at a point of exhaustion when he started bleeding. But he told his mind that, no, I can finish this race, I can complete it, and I'm definitely going to do it. So he doesn't know how, but eventually he managed to pass the test in spite of his failing health conditions. So what you tell your body listens. And that's how you can master your mind, by speaking to your body as well as to your mind. So this was one of the greatest examples that he had given. Unfortunately, he has training in football and therefore he could not join today. So thank you so much, Usha. It was really great. We go to the next group, group number 2. I think it can be Kajal and Tanmay. Allow me to pin you. Where is Kajal? Yes. You can start.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone, please welcome Tanmay. She's coming first time. So say
Hello.
hello to her.
Hello, Tanmay.
Hello, everyone.
You can start.
A very good evening to all. And so, I'm Tanmay Bane, and I would like to give a short message on I am the master of mind with my partner Kajal Wadekar. So, the master of mind means one who is the master of their own soul or fate. Let's begin with an example. That is, let's consider one has a goal that it's me who determines what is my future will be, and I am the one who will make it perfect and face the realities of it. There will be the several examples, but the most common example will be the overcoming self doubt.
Hmm.
Most of us will be having a self doubt, and that's why we used to be held back, right? There will be the negative thoughts that coming ahead, lack of confidence and all. One should always be just deny that thoughts and make yourself perfect. Try to overcome the fear and gain the confidence so that we can accomplish the things that we never thought of. There will be several examples for it, but I would like to say Kajal to continue.
Okay, so like talking about one thing we can do is embracing positive thinking. Now consider a person who has faced numerous obstacles and setback in his life. Now he has either two options in front of him, like he can either succumb to the negativity of his mind, or either he can adopt a positive mindset and reframe the challenges that he has faced into an opportunity to grow and focus on its strength. And I would say that being the master of mind begins with self awareness. It is about understanding your own thoughts and recognize the impacts that it has on our emotions and action. In conclusion, the being the master of mind is a lifelong journey, a journey of self discovery, transformation. We should remember that we are the author of our own story. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful. Very well spoken. This Jodi has really added more value to the topic. And one of the things that you spoke about, Kajal, was about being self-aware. And
Yeah.
one of the things that Tanmay spoke about was about, self-doubt and overcoming self-doubt. These two things are such an important thing in a person's life that if you bring about changes in these two areas itself, you will be reaching a phenomenal level of success. So I want to ask the group here, okay, how aware have you become about yourself after being with Management Me School of Confidence? You can raise your hand and I will give chance to one person each. Any of you.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
My question was, Kajal spoke about self-awareness, which is important to master your mind. And Tanmay spoke about self-doubt, which is important to overcome if you want to master your mind. So has these two aspects changed within you after you joined Management Me School of Confidence, and how? सेल्फ डाउट यानी खुद के बारे में आपको कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं लगता है, एंड सेल्फ अवेयरनेस मींस आप खुद के बारे में बहुत सारी चीजें जान रहे हो. Yes, Santosh, just a minute, let me pin you. One sec. Yes.
Can you hear me, ma'am? I'm audible?
Yes, very much.
Okay, so after joining Management Me, I am starting to observe my activities, small activities. And if I am doing something wrong or like that is undesirable, then I came to know, no, I don't have to do this. This will create a negative impact on me in future me. So I just noted down and just try next time I wouldn't repeat that thoughts and all those things. So the change come in that, okay, I observe myself more
Wonderful.
and more.
Wonderful. Give yourself a huge round of applause. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So this is actually taking action on the learnings that you have. So now you have started observing yourself. That is the beginning of self-awareness. And when you start becoming more and more aware, as you rightly said, when I know that something that I'm doing is not desirable, I stop doing it. So understanding what you're doing wrong and then stopping that action is actually mastering your mind. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Yes, Disha.
Self-doubt and blaming was a bigger problem
Yeah.
for me, but now I am overcoming. After management me, I'm overcoming it. Now if any situation occurs, I take a breath, I think, and then I do whatever is required.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful.
this gives me time, and it makes me calm.
Correct.
So these are the awareness after management me.
So another strategy of mastering your mind is to take a pause, think,
Yes.
reflect, and then act, as Usha said. Wonderful. So see, you are coming up with the strategies yourself. And that is the beginning of mastering your mind. Awesome. Fantastic. Give them a huge round of applause. Santosh and Usha. Yes. Can we go to the next? Anybody else would like to share something? Kautik? Stuti? Yes, Stuti.
We'll be the last.
No, we are fourth.
अरे last बोलने का ना
No,
यार.
I
We
will
are the
suggest-
rock
Nahin
last
na.
one. We are rockstar.
Nahin. No, we are
Kautik,
fourth.
I am
ठीक, ठीक,
pinning you. Come on, start.
आऊ ना कराया मैम. आऊ पिन ना कर सो મને શરમ આવે.
Why don't you master your mind right now?
यार. I am very master on myself. You know it very well.
No, you're forcing us.
अच्छा.
You're
ऐसा.
forcing us to
Okay.
think about you.
ओ वाह. हालो હું આવું છું ચાલો.
Yes. Chalo, don't waste time.
तुझी start करे यार.
One sec. Two people have raised their hand. Let me just check who are those. After that, आपको पिन करती हूँ, तो आप उतना टाइम ले सकते हो.
चलेगा
Yeah.
चलेगा
हम लोग के
चलेगा.
third.
So, Srijan, you wanted to say something?
Yes, हम लोग के
You
third.
can continue.
विधि
Okay.
और मैं.
All right, Srijan. Let's go. Srijan and who?
विधि.
Vidhi. Okay.
देखो मैम.
Okay. Yes,
देखो
Srijan.
सपोर्ट करने वाले लोग कितने खड़े हो गए देखो हम देखो.
So you made your mind attract what you wanted, huh?
Of course. I'm a very
That is
attractive
also
person, ma'am.
mastering the mind.
देखा मैंने बोला मैं मास्टर हूँ मैम.
All right, let's proceed. Srijan.
Ma'am, Vidhi will start.
Okay, Vidhi.
Yes, Miss, can I start?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vidhi Bajaj and my teammate name is Srijan Nathani and our group name is Elevate. Slogan is Rise Above the Units of Growth. Unit for Growth.
Rise
I'm-
above the units of growth.
Yeah, Miss.
Wow. What is the unit of growth? I've heard unit of length is meter, centimeter, kilometer. What is the unit of growth? This is really wonderful, huh? What is the unit of growth according to you?
This unit
Ma'am,
of
she
growth.
meant unite. Unite to growth.
Unite group.
Unite to growth.
Unite to grow. Okay. So I heard unit of growth. Okay. We need to know what is the unit of growth. Huh? I'll create something. Maybe we'll take it up that next time.
Yes.
All right. So your group name is Unite to Grow. It's
Miss
a
Elevate.
wonderful.
No, ma'am. Our group name is Elevate.
Elevate.
Your group name is Elevate.
Yes.
And what is unite to grow?
Rise
Slogan.
above, unite for growth is our slogan.
Rise above, unite for growth. Wonderful slogan. I loved it. Give them a huge round of applause. Superb. Yes. Yes, Vidhi,
Mastering your
continue.
mind. Yes, miss. Mastering your mind and avoiding being a slave of your temptations. Temptations is a lifelong journey that requires self-awareness, discipline, and consistent practice. Here are the some strategies to help you in this endeavor. Point one, cultivate self-awareness. The first step towards mastering your mind is to develop a deep understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and desires. And pay attention to your inner dialogue. Observe your patterns of thinking and identify the triggers that lead you to temptations. This self-awareness will enable you to recognize when your mind is leading you astray. Astray. Point two, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, no judgmentally observing your thoughts and sensations. By practicing mindfulness, you can detach yourself from impulsive from impulsive reaction to observe your thoughts without getting cried away by them.
Carried
This
away.
allows, yes, miss?
Without being carried away by them.
Yes, miss.
Hmm.
And this allows you to gain clarity and make conscious choice instead of succumbing with the immediate temptations. Point three, set clear intentions and goals. Define your values, aspirations, and long-term goals. When you have clear sense of direction, it becomes easier to resist the short-term temptations that are incongruent with your larger objective. Establishing specific goals and reminding yourself of them regularly will help you to stay focused and motivated. Fourth point, discipline and willpower. Building discipline requires consistent efforts. Start small by setting achievable targets and gradually increasing the difficulty. Practicing delaying gratifications and resisting immediate impulse over time. Your self-control will strengthen and you will be less likely to succumb the
Succumb.
succumb to the temptations that drill your
Succumb to the
progress.
temptations.
And that can drill your progress. Now I would request Srijan to continue.
तूने सबके लिए तो बोल दिया. अब सृजन क्या बोलेगा?
Miss, आपको correct कर दिया आपने.
बेचारा
Very,
सृजन.
very nice points you had put, but I felt it was a little more long. So, people must have missed out on certain point.
मिस
try
और
to-
लंबा है, सृजन बोलेगा और लंबा है.
Yes, ma'am.
मैंने आधा बोला, आधा वो बोलेगा.
ठीक है. Yes,
Point
Srijan.
number 5, challenge your thoughts. Recognize that not all your thoughts are true or helpful. Our minds can generate irrational or negative thinking patterns that lead us astray. Learn to question and challenge your thoughts, especially when they are driven by temptation. Point number 6, build a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people who share your values and support your goals. Avoid situations or individuals that constantly tempt you or encourage behavior that contradicts your aspirations. Point number 7, practice self care. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well being is crucial for maintaining balance and resilience. Prioritize activities such as regular exercise, adequate sleep, a healthy diet, and stress reducing practices like meditation or hobbies. Learn from setbacks. Point number 8, learn from setbacks. Recognize that setbacks are a natural part of your journey towards mastering your mind. If you give it temptation, don't beat yourself instead. Reflect on what led to the lapse and learn from the experience. Remember that mastering your mind is an ongoing process and it requires patience, persistence, and self compassion. By constantly applying these strategies, you can develop greater control over your thoughts and behaviors. Thank you.
Very good. Give them a huge round of applause. Lot of points were there. So what happens is the essence just goes away. So it's better to focus on 2 or 3 points and you can give an example. One of the things that you said was challenge your thoughts.
Yes.
So can any of you give me an example of how you have challenged your thoughts? How do you challenge your thoughts? Yes, Santosh.
Ma'am, you have to be a critic of yourself first. If you have to challenge something, like if you having a urge to use a phone, so challenge yourself that okay, I am not going to use a phone for like 4 hours, 3 hours, and kept that in a drawer, locked that phone. So
Correct.
this is how we can challenge ourselves. And if we
So
have
you develop the strategy, you develop a strategy to help you overcome temptations.
yeah. So if you have to study something, so challenge yourself. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. First of all, I finish these chapters. After that, I will go
I will
doing
not
some.
get up from here
Yeah,
until I finish this chapter.
yeah.
So that is how you challenge your
yourself.
thoughts, which are
Thoughts.
negative and not conducive to you.
Yeah.
Wonderful example. Anybody else? How do you or how did you challenge your thoughts?
Can I say?
Yes.
By thinking of a positive situation right besides the negative situation.
You can challenge your thoughts by thinking of a positive situation.
By opposing it with the positivity.
Okay. So that means instead of looking at the negative situation as a diversity, you look at it as an opportunity.
Yes.
So सब कुछ गड़बड़ है, उससे अच्छा आप ये पूछो कि क्या सही जा रहा है.
Yes.
है ना? Instead of asking सब कुछ गड़बड़ है, you can ask क्या सही जा रहा है. And then when you put more focus on what are the things that are going right, definitely you will find only good things. Yeah, that's how you've changed the way your mind is thinking. That is mastering the mind. I'm sure audience, you're getting a lot of value from what is being shared here. This is not just dissemination of information, but we also want you to practice these strategies at home and, become a better version of yourself. So thank you so much, Srijan and Vidhi. We go to the next group. Kautik and that's fourth, right? Who's fourth? Amanpreet?
Kautik and Prithvi.
Okay,
नहीं
fine.
नहीं ये लोग नहीं है नहीं हम लोग फोर्थ नहीं है मैं ऐसे ही बोल रहा था मैं नाम अब तू बोल गया मैं इसलिए कहा हेल्पिंग यू यार
अभी हम फोर्थ हैं.
I think the fourth system. Let's not argue and waste time. There are others. Please come fast.
Okay, we don't mind. You are ready.
Tuti. Yes, I'll just.
चालू करो.
Start.
A very good evening. The above I'm the master of thought. The above line was written by a poet, William Ernest Henry, in his poem Invictus. He wrote it during the times when his one leg was amputated. It rendered him strength and hope to overcome his agony and impairment. It shows how one can change the direction of their lives with right perception, with right perceptions and will. It's me who determines what my future will bring. By the way, I see life and prepare myself to face its reality. Nelson Mandela also recited these lines when he was in prison. Now, in the prison. Now, Kautik will explain you the rest of it.
Yes,
Very
very
fast. You are
beautifully
done.
said. Stuti, I really like to appreciate the way you put it in a very precise and concise way. The way you, shared this particular topic about who wrote this line and in what context it was. So it gave a complete, a completion to what you wanted to say. So very nicely structured and put forward. I hope tomorrow you can do the same thing in the training as well. You can use this part.
Okay, Miss, you know the hidden story behind it, the backstory.
I didn't know, you just told me.
This was in my 9th standard. This was a poem when I was
Oh.
in 9th. That's why I knew.
So see how she has used her previous experience to add more value to her current experience. So this is a very intelligent way of using it. Yes, we go to Kautik now.
Yeah, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Good
My name is
evening.
Kautik Gupta, and I will start my speech. So the sentence, I am the master of my mind. Officially, I am. I know that. Then I'll continue. Shows courage to face problems. It is also about a strong will to survive with dignity and face many hardships. Our actions are result of our own feelings, and hence we must take the responsibility of everything that happens in our own life. It takes about unshakable faith and zeal to fight our own way back from the opportunities of life. It is me who determines what my future will bring to me by the way I see to it in a positive way or a negative way. But I suggest it's better I myself see in a very positive way so that I get a positive revert back from the future because I see that life which I prepare is going to give me the best fruits for my future. Thank you, people. My pleasure talking in front of. Ma'am, any comment, please?
Yes, yes. Very creatively you have put it, and I really like the way you presented it. However, I want to ask a question to you. When you talked about mastering your mind, was there anything and anywhere that you mastered your mind? Any experiences that you'd like to share? Because until
Shruti,
you
तेरे को
relate
पूछा.
what you're saying, it's not going to be a learning for you. So my purpose is not just you sharing
Point.
things with people. It's about your learning as well. Yes.
Over. Shruti, start. Don't unmute. Start your point. Ladies first.
Come on, back up your point with an example.
तेरे को पूछा. तेरे को पूछा.
अरे तू बोला start.
He's passing the buck.
So you started. Fast.
No. I just asked you. I didn't ask her.
No. You said the group. Now you specified group. So we are in
I didn't specify group. I said Kautik.
Okay. Okay. Here I'm sorry.
All right.
The backup.
Stuti saving him.
बचा लिया मेरे को. Thank you.
Recently, that you said keep your mobile in the drawer. I couldn't do it like 100%, but 10%. 10%.
You did it.
Yeah. Today in the afternoon, my mom said that keep your phone. So I obediently kept it and read for like 20 minutes before going to my class.
Wow, super. Little steps every day will help you to reach your goal. Super.
Very good.
So for the audience, Stuti is a young student who's right now in 10th standard, and it is a year of dedication for her, a year of hard work, and a year that is going to bring a lot of success. I just had one of my clients, Mr. Sudhir, whose daughter was in 10th. She's got 98%. And I'm saying, oh my God. How is it possible? 98%.
Party.
But then it is up to you. How do you want to do justice to the work that you have. So it is possible. So Stuti, I'm not creating a pressure on you. What I'm just trying to tell you is it is possible. And yes, when it comes true, even if you're somewhere near it, I'm going to give a party next year for you.
Okay, done.
Done. Chalo. Thank you so much. Next we have Amam and who's there with you, Amam?
Nidhi, ma'am.
Nidhi. Yes. Nidhi and Amam. 1
Can I
minute.
start?
Wait, just a minute. Let me pin you.
The best group.
Even before they have spoken, you already passed a judgment. That's not fair. Allow them
I
to
said with a
speak.
positive thought, yaar. I am very means I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to मतलब ऐसे मैं उनको साहस दे रहा हूँ भाई तुम लोग कर सकते हो. You are doing it well.
Over optimism is also bad. Be
अरे
practical.
यार
Be
मैं इतना दिल
practical.
से मतलब अपने दोस्त को भाई तू कर इतना अच्छा कर रहा है. Very good, very good. Best of luck.
All right, let's start.
Good evening, everyone. Our team name is Unstoppable, and our slogan is United We Succeed. We are going to speak on the topic Mastering Your Mind. As Mahatma Gandhi once wisely stated, the mind is everything. What you think, what you become. These words hold an eternal truth. Our thoughts shape our reality and define our character. However, the path to mastering the mind is not an easy one. It requires unwavering commitment, self-awareness, and indomitable spirit. Allow me to share a story that illustrates the transformative power of mastering our minds. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young boy named Anand. He was known for his quick temper and impulsive nature. One day, Anand's best friend Ravi betrayed him by spreading hurtful rumors. Overwhelmed by anger and pain, Anand felt an overwhelming desire to seek revenge and inflict harm upon himself. Nidhi, please continue.
Sorry. So the story is continues like that. In that moment, he remembered that teaching which is given by his teacher. He just put that power is the master of your mind, and Anand deeply believed that is something. Sorry, it repeated himself that he feels very that whatever he is feeling is temporary, but the action will always be lasting and lasting the impact. I choose to raise the above and respond with the compassion instead of acting to the distributed thoughts. Anand made a conscious effort to understand the feelings of Ravi and actions. He realized that Ravi was betting his own demand. Anand found a strength to approach Ravi with forgiveness and give him the helping hand and take him out from the situation. The moral of the story is the true strength lies not by seeking the revenge, but overcoming the fear, the emplacement. By mastering your mind and gain control to your emotions, thoughts, and actions, and transferring the advice into opportunity from growth and companionship. Thank you.
Wonderful. किधर से आ रहा है ये सब? इतना इंटेलिजेंस भर के, इतना स्पिरिचुअलिज्म भर के. But I want that last quote to be spoken by Amam. Amam, that last part, can you just read it out a little more loudly and clearly?
The moral of the story.
Yes.
The moral of this story is that true strength lies not in seeking revenge, but in overcoming our darkest impulses. By mastering our minds, we gain control over our emotions, thoughts, and actions. We become the architects of our own destinies, transforming moments of adversity into opportunities for growth and compassion. Thank you.
Wonderful. It was truly inspirational. Awesome. Give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you.
Really great. If this entire personality development course, if you just take this paragraph and make it your life, I am sure that you can reach your highest level of growth, and that is self-actualization. To the audience watching here, this must be seeming very idealistic to you, but yes, our students are the ones who are most resilient. Our students are the ones who have a lot of values, and they're rooted in their values. Our students are the ones who are going to have exceptional excellence and become great entrepreneurs, yet be grounded and rooted with solid core values of our Indian society. I promise this to each and every one here, that this is what we are trying to promote at our School of Confidence. Management Me School of Confidence is so proud of their students who are actually taking these values of spirituality, compassion, forgiveness to the world. And I'm sure if each child has these kind of values, our nation will definitely be a very peaceful and highly evolved nation. And that is the purpose of Management Me. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We will continue with the next group, Amanpreet and Santosh, I think, right? Am I right?
Ma'am, no, Santosh is not there. Arya is there, but I had messaged him, so he was like that my sessions are over. So I was like, okay, so I'll only present it.
No
But he's not
problem.
there.
No problem.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें बड़े बड़े शहरों में होता है. And thank you for having actually, taken charge of the situation, irrespective of your partner not being here. Very good.
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you for your dialogue.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं
What?
आप? उसको एक डायलॉग देना चाहते हो, कौतिक?
मैं आपके डायलॉग पे आपको अप्रिशिएट किया. ऐसे छोटे छोटे क्या था वो? ऐसे
ऐसे बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें हुआ करते हैं.
फीमेल शाहरुख खान.
Yes.
Management Me presents Me behind Management Me presents Shahrukh Khan.
वैसे भी सब लोग मुझे लेडी शाहरुख खान ही बोलते हैं, and that is his pose of abundance is what is my favorite pose. Thank you, thank you. All right, Amanpreet. Yes.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Appreet, and the topic is I'm the master of my mind. So, I would like to give a few points on it. The first one is challenge and replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Second, cultivate mindfulness to observe your thoughts without judgment. Third is manage your emotions effectively. Fourth, practicing self disciplines to stay focused on your goal. Fifth, thinking widely if stuck anywhere, like out of the box. And sixth is making yourself so strong that no one can break the confidence inside oneself. So these are the points. That's it.
This is really nice. And the first point that you talked about, can you come again with that? What was the first
So
point that you
challenge. Yeah, so first one is challenge and replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations.
Correct. With positive affirmations. Can you give an example?
I don't have any example with it. I mean, it may be like giving positive, giving any positive, like positivity, maybe.
All right, I'll give you an example. After that, you have to give me another example. Okay. So I'm giving you
All right.
time. So
Okay.
one of the things, for example, if you have to give a speech and you are climbing the steps onto the of the stage, so at that time you have butterflies in your stomach and maybe you're sweating. So you say, wow, dar ke aage hi jeet hai. I'm the best. I'm the best. Dar ke aage hi jeet hai. This is an opportunity. I'm going to have the light onto me and I'm going to take center stage. And I'm going to have so many people who are going to applaud me. So these are the thoughts that you are telling to yourself. And you say, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. And you go there. So this is one of the things that people who are performers on stage do backstage. So they do this thing again and again behind the backstage. Even I've done it many times before I went for a seminar or a open conference that I had where I was supposed to be speaking. So it happens to everyone. Sometimes you become nervous. And even if you have done a number of times, still, that moment before you enter the stage, there will be some kind of a hesitation probably. Then if you can get across a mirror, go to the washroom, look into the mirror and say, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. And all the tension that you have will go away. So, yes.
So like this had happened like when I was in my degree college. So we had these presentations and stuff, and I was like so nervous and scared. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, like, because obviously like class pe itne sare log hote hain, and even we used to get those marks and everything. So I was like so nervous with this. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, but anyhow, I was like, from inside, I was like, it's okay. Like, let's do it. Like, agar galat bhi ho, it's okay. Like, let's go and just do it. So I had done that. It was very like, it was too much. But you know what? While doing this, bar na wo confidence bhi aaya. And then with stage fear and everything, goes away. Like when you say that it's okay, agar galat bhi hua, just give it a try. So this is what had happened.
Wonderful. Another one trick that I will tell you is which I personally did. So yesterday was my education slot, which I was supposed to be giving at BNI. So there was a slide. I mean, I was talking in English, and then there was a slide which was in Hindi. So the showrunners were with me, but because they were at the end, and it's a huge hall. So they were at the end and I was at this side. So I'm doing like this. So like this means next, and maybe they did not see it. So they put that slide very fast, even before I finished that point. So I was suddenly taken aback. And now how to come into that shiery mood, suddenly to switch from prose to poetry was a little difficult. And I cannot waste time because I have to finish it on time as well. So what I did was, there was a gentleman sitting there. Sir, could you just read this? He stood up and he did my job. So those 10 seconds in which he read, I took a breather and then I was myself. So these are tricks that you can do to overcome your, nervousness. So this is how, this is how you take a positive approach towards things that are happening negatively. So to master your mind. Wonderful, wonderful. Give Amanpreet a huge round of applause, please. Super, very nice. I like the way you spoke today, Amanpreet. You were totally free. You said, "Jo hoga dekha jayega." That bindas attitude was very clear from your side. Okay, so now I think we have Santosh and Laksh. Am I right? Yes. Santosh, and where is Santosh? Yes, Santosh.
So good evening everyone. I'm Santosh Kumar Yadav and my teammates is Laksh. So our topic is I'm the master of your own mind. So Laksh will start with the topic.
Yes, Laksh.
Okay, so our topic is so to be a master of your own thoughts, you first have to take control of your mind, and this is where meditations come in the age-old practice claims down the brain so that you can achieve a clarity of mind and clean stress-free stress-free mind and encourage positive thoughts and prevents unwanted and negative thinking.
Wonderful.
I have 4 thoughts also.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. First thought,
Continue.
I am the master of my faith. I am the master of my faith. I am the captain of my soul. First thought. Second thought, I am the master of my own thought. My mind will obey only me.
Wow.
Third thought. I can change my lifestyle, but what about my shadow? It's you. And the
I can change my
myself, my lifestyle, but what about my shadow? It's you.
What about my shadow? It's
you.
It's you.
Yes.
I didn't get that part. It's you or it's huge?
It's you. You.
Say that again.
I can change my lifestyle, but sorry. I can change myself, my lifestyle, but what about my shadow? It's you.
So here it is a deep meaning. What do you understand by this?
That I can change myself, my lifestyle, but I cannot change my shadow.
Yeah, so that shadow is me. That means there is something that I need to resolve.
Yes.
Right? That identity of mine with whom I have not made peace, I need to make peace, then only I will be mastering my mind.
Yes.
A very beautiful thought that has been brought out by you, and I'm seeing that everybody is bringing out different kinds of point with respect to mastering your mind, and it's really very beautiful. Now, Laksh, for you, the last 4 sentences which you spoke about, I want you to make a good painting out of it. If you want, you can come to the classes and then there we can make it. But I want each of that quote is so powerful and so beautiful that each one should be a masterpiece. I'll give you canvases as well. You can do it on that. I'll give you canvases and you can do on that.
I have one thought
is remaining, no? Yes, say that.
Yes. I may not be 1 minute, 1 second. Yes. I may not be perfect, but I can one of a kind.
I am one of its kind.
Yes.
One of my kind. That means I am unique. I may not be perfect, but I'm unique. Beautiful. Now, Laksh, for you, you have to live the truth of these 4 statements. These 4 statements can be the pillars to your life. And every time you come across that thought, will I do well or won't I do well? At that time, you have to repeat these 4 sentences to yourself. And believe me, we are going to have a party in the month of July end.
Yes, ma'am.
Or yes. So for that, as I told you, 10 hours is what you're going to dedicate. Are you doing it?
I have started from today.
Wonderful. Derai Durustai. Yes, Santosh. Let's move forward. Very well said. Give him a huge round of applause, please. सब लोग सो नहीं गए ना? जागते रहो. Yes, Santosh.
So learning how to gain a control of your mind isn't easy. It's require a hard work and focus.
One sec, Santosh, body language. Relax.
It's require hard
Still. Take a deep breath. Relax. Still, you're doing good. Now start.
You have to gain a control of your life. It's not easy. It's require a hard work and focus. I can say that because I'm experiencing that daily. But I have to do a lot of hard work and focus. So here,
Can you hold the speaker close to you?
yeah, I'm audible now.
Yeah, now this is much better.
So here are some solutions that I do for my daily life. So I distract myself from distraction. So just like our mind get distract from our priorities because we are slave of our mind. In the same way, I distraction from myself. Just like if I have to urge use a phone, instead of that, I will talk to someone else.
Correct.
So that's the reduce of something in myself. Like I don't use phone. Instead of that, if I talk to someone, the urge of using phone is stopped. It's the urge come for like 2 or 3
Few
minutes.
minutes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we control those 2 or 3 minutes, then we can overcome that. Second is learn to learn to acknowledge your thoughts. Thoughts will come, and you have to let it go. The thought that don't serve your purpose. The thought that don't serve your purpose, you have to let it be. Like okay, ठीक है, जाने दो. And third, the point that Stuti told us, challenge your critic. So you have to challenge yourself. Okay, I have to sit here for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours, as much your challenges, as much your goals. So this is my 3 things that I do in my daily life.
Santosh, I'm really happy at the way that you conceived it and the way as you have put it forward, and you speak from your heart. ये दिल से जो आप बोले ना आज, वो सही गया. दिल से जो आप गए वो सही गया, and this is what I'm expecting from you, and that's the reason why I'm saying you need to continue your journey with us for some more time, because give me an opportunity to bring you to that state, where you really feel that yes, I did it. So you do have it in you, but a little bit of more practice and more coaching and more sessions, like how the other time you came with us, something you will be speaking there will add more value to you, and your speaking journey will really be rocking. I'm sure about it. Because अभी आपके पास core है, आपके पास content है, आपके पास अभी style बनाना है, आपके पास अभी और थोड़ा polishing करनी है, और वो feeling that yes, I can do it. You have to bring it forward. And I like the quote that you said, I distract my distractions. So इस तरह से जब आप भाषा की यूज करते हो, तो आप बहुत सारे क्या बोलते हैं, लोगों के दिल तक पहुंचते हो. So आज सभी लोग जो है, I am sure must have connected with all the audience. Those of you who are watching, thank you so much. Please put in comments for our students, so that they are encouraged to bring you such value-based discussions, which will help you to become a better version of yourself. So this is Leadership Development Catalyst Vijay Tushar with her group of young leaders, Laksh, Santosh, Amanpreet, Kautik, Nidhi, Tanmay, Kajal, Srijan, Raj Bahar, Disha, and Vidhi Bajaj. So thank you all for being here. I know it's late. We have superseded our time, but I'm sure anything is possible to learn something more and something new. So this is the secrets of living a full life. See you all on 11th, and I will specify the time. I think most probably it will be 1 p.m. So your certificates will be given to you. Rest of you who are already in the group will be coming on Tuesday at 3 p.m. We have slightly changed the time because colleges are opening now. So 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. is where we'll be having the class. So Amanpreet, Santosh, Kautik, Raj, and Tanmay, Kajal. So all of you will be coming, as your sessions are still pending. So stay blessed. Have a good night. And God bless you all. I win when you win. Thank you.